Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to start organization of commerce and management. Okay. Now giving a brief introduction what is included in this particular subject. Okay. Organization of commerce. See, normally commerce we treat it as business. Okay. So organization, it means how to organize the business and how to manage it. Okay. That all we are going to study in this particular subject. So we'll see first the chapters which are included here, okay, in the course given to you. See, the first lesson they have given, nature, purpose and scope of business, okay. Your nature means characteristics, okay. Purpose, why do we do the business? Scope, that is advantages of business. So in this particular chapter you are going to study the brief related to the business activity, okay, what type of activities are taking place in business. So in detail you are going to study about the business activities, that is like rather than business you will study about employment, what do you mean by profession, okay. So that all things you are going to study in lesson 1. Second and third, that are business services, okay, 1 and 2. So it is there are different auxiliary services which are related to business, okay. For example, transportation, warehouse, insurance, banking. So that all services, auxiliary services are meant, that is the services which are helping you. So in short, remember, auxiliary means helping, okay. So auxiliary services are nothing but that are the services which are helping you to do your business, okay. Then in fourth lesson we are studying regarding communication, e-commerce and outsourcing. Communication, we all know that without communication nothing can take place. So in business, if two parties are there, they have to communicate with each other. So how communication helps us in business, that we are going to study. E-commerce, you all know, that is electronic commerce. Nowadays there is Flipkart, is there Snapdeal, is there Amazon, is there, that is nothing but an example of e-commerce, okay. So electronically the trade is taking place. Outsourcing is nothing but the activity which the business itself, that is the related business firm, is not doing, but they are taking some other agencies help to do their work. So that is known as outsourcing, okay. So that we'll see, that you'll study in detail afterwards. Forms of business organization 1 and 2, okay. So in this you are going to study about partnership, sole proprietorship, company, cooperative society. So there are different forms of business organization that you'll study in this 2 chapter, okay. Then next is public sector, private sector and global enterprises, okay. Public, which is undertaken by government. Private, it means any individual can start. And global, which is at international level, okay. So next is sources of business finance. In this particular chapter you will be studying, that is how the finance is how much finance is important in the business and how you can procure it from the market, okay. So that you are going to study in this particular chapter. Next is internal trade. Internal trade, that is the trade which is taking place within the boundaries of India, that is known as internal trade for us. Next is international trade, the business which is done with the other countries outside India, that is an international trade. Then social responsibility of the business, okay, that is the last chapter. See, in short, social responsibility means when you are doing business for the society, you also help to do. For example, see, you are doing the business for the society, okay. Now here the society is owing you as they are purchasing your product, okay. So same way you are also supposed to help them, okay. You might have seen PNG product advertisements in the in TV, okay. There they are showing you that if you are if you are buying the product of that particular company, 1% or 2% of that product will go to either child education or cancer patient, AIDS patient. So this is nothing but this is one of the form of social responsibility of business. So there are many other forms of social responsibility of the business which we'll see later on, but this is just an example for you, okay. So this is the brief of the content which you're going to study in this particular chapter in standard 11th, okay. Now let us start our lesson 1, nature, purpose and scope of business, okay. So we will see first the introduction part. Economic activity keep trade and commerce alive all over the world, okay. Economic activity, that is monetary activity, okay, because money is the center of trade and commerce, oh, clear. So economic activities keep the trade and commerce active all over the world. In your city or village, a potter, a blacksmith, a weaver, a cobbler get economic benefit or monetary return through economic activity. It means they will prepare the product and then they will sell the product in the market, and in exchange of that they will get money. Okay. Thousands of employees work in cities, in small or big factories to get employment. All these activities are economic activities conducted with the objective to earn income. See, each and every individual, when they are doing some work, their only objective is to earn money. Okay, so here the objective is to earn money when you are doing any of the economic activity. Even your parents, when they are doing the work or they are doing some job or business, the main purpose is to earn income. Okay. Business is an economic activity conducted with the objective of profit. Again, remember this, okay, that whenever anybody is doing the business, the main purpose, the objective is to earn profit. Beside business, profession and employment are also the type of economic activity. Human needs are increasing continuously. Man has to perform economic activity to satisfy his needs. If we will not do any kind of work, from where the money will come? If we are not getting money, how we will lead our life? Okay, so it is very much impossible for us to live our life without money, and if we want to earn money, we have to do some work. Clear? See, here they have given example. Farmer produces food grain. Lawyer charges fees for representing a case in the court on behalf of his client. A worker gets wages by working in the factory. All these activities are called economic activities, as the objective of this activity is to get monetary return. So anybody doing any kind of work, and in exchange of that work, if they are getting money, so that is known as economic activity. Clear? Next paragraph, C. Some person in society perform activities without aiming at economic benefit or monetary return. For example, see, it means some people are working but they are not demanding any kind of money in exchange of that work. Who are they? So see, they have given example. A social worker is working with the aim of social service. If doctor provide free medical service with the motivation of social service, it is called non-economic activity. Okay, so when the doctor is having a free medical camp, in that case he will not charge any kind of fees from anybody. Okay, so this will not be treated as economic activity, but this will be treated as non-economic activity. So be very clear in your mind that what do you mean by economic activity and what do you mean by non-economic activity. When money is coming into consideration, it is economic activity. When money is not coming into consideration, it is known as non-economic activity. There is no objective of economic benefit, monetary consideration or monetary return. So in non-economic activity, there will be no objective of getting money. Okay. Now we will see in detail, that is again economic activity, which I think now is clear in your mind, that where money is coming into consideration or you are doing any activity and in return of that you are getting money. So that is known as economic activity. See. Economic activity means an activity carried out with the objective of economic benefit or monetary consideration. Man has to perform economic activity for his livelihood so that he can satisfy the needs by getting money. All economic activities are called productive activities. Again, what is the another word for economic activity? Remember that. Okay, so if they are asking you what do you mean by, in exam it has been asked that what do you mean by productive activities, so you can remember that all the economic activities are known as productive activities. Okay, where money is coming into consideration. A person doing economic activities satisfy the needs of others and get economic benefit for him. For example, a farmer by producing food grains, a weaver by manufacturing cloth, a carpenter by manufacturing furniture satisfy the need of different classes of society, and by this way get economic return. Economic activities is at the center of the modern world. Okay, so remember this also, that what is at the center. For example, if an MCQ is asked at dash activity is at the center of modern world, so which activity is there? So economic activity is at the center of the modern world. Okay, see why I am telling you to tick mark all this in your textbook, because in just keep an habit that objective questions can come from anywhere, either it is MCQ or answer in one word. Okay, so it can come from anywhere in your textbook. It is not necessary it will be from your textual exercise only. Okay, so keep this habit. Next, see, we will see the next topic, that is Non-economic activity. Okay, now what do we mean by non-economic activity? See, the objective of previously also I have told you where money is not coming into consideration, that is known as non-economic activity. Okay, so here we will see what do we mean by non-economic economic activity again. Objective of non-economic activity is neither monetary return nor economic gain. It means here you will not get any monetary return or any economic benefit. Some person in society perform activities without the objective of monetary consideration or economic gain. For example, social service carried out by social worker, nursing activity by mother for her children, working of a volunteer doing propaganda for unity of a community, volunteer working in relief camps where the people are affected by natural calamities like earthquake, tsunami, etc. are called non-economic activity. See here, first example, social service carried out by some social worker. Some social worker is there and he is helping the members of the society. So that is treated as a non-economic activity. Your mother taking care of yours, okay, so that is also again non-economic activity, because for that work which your mother is doing for you and your family members, she is not paid for that work. Okay, working of volunteer or propagating for the unity of community, okay, that is for your community. Okay, you are doing some work, so that work also you are doing by your own wish. Okay, you are taking your community further ahead. Okay, so if you are doing some your volunteer work for your own community, that is also treated as non-economic activity. Then in case of natural calamities, either earthquake is there or flood is there, and you are helping the society members, okay, so that is nothing but again that is one of the example of social service. Even in lockdown, many other people came forward and they helped others. Okay, just either monetary help or physical help if they are giving to the members of the society, those who are residing nearby their area. So that is nothing but again that is an example of non-economic activity. Clear? So see, the motivating factor for this activities are service to country, service to society, feeling of all. This brings change in the life of a person. Okay, so what are the motivating factors? Suppose this question is asked, so again tick mark. Okay, here that what are the motivating factors for non-economic activity? So it is just nothing but it is service to society, country and feeling of oneness. Okay, then we will see the difference between economic activity and non-economic activity. Okay, so here remember again the difference between can be asked to you for 3 mark. Okay, so you have to write down more than 3 points, or sometimes 4 points are only there. So though if it is asked for 3 mark, write down all the points. See the first point, objective. So economic activity, what is our motive? That is to earn economic benefit. Here what is the objective? That is to give the social service or human service or service to country. Second, what you are expecting. So the expectation from economic activity is profit, salary, fees or maximizing of wealth. Wealth means your assets. Okay, you want to increase your wealth. Okay, then here what is your expectation? So expectation is service to country as social service. Okay, type, what type of economic activity can be there? So business can be there, profession can be there and employment. So in economic activity there are 3 type of activities, which are one is business, one is profession and one is employment, which we'll see in detail further. Okay, non-economic activity, so there is no type. Okay, then risk and uncertainty. There remain risk and uncertainty. See, in business, whichever business you start with an objective to earn profit, there will be always certain risk. Uncertainty means you don't know what will be happening in future. Okay, so that is known as uncertain. We can't predict what will happen after a year. Okay, as we know, not a single person have predicted that this corona will come and it will affect the business so badly. So this is one of the example of uncertainty. Okay, so uncertainty means anything can happen in future and it can affect your business. Then here in non-economic activity there is no risk and there is no uncertainty. Clear till here? Okay, so this is the difference between economic activity and non-economic activity. Okay, the keyword which you can remember for this, okay, that is C. Which words are there here? O, E, T, R. Okay, so here you can remember like this, that is or, ET. Okay, so this is your keyword to remember the difference between economic activity and non-economic activity. Okay, that is OR or ET. Okay, O stands for objective, R stands for risk and uncertainty, E stands for expectation, and T stands for type. So whenever this question come, only you have to remember this keyword or ET. Okay, automatically the whole answer you will be able to write down in exam. Fine. Let us start a new point, that is point number 1.4, types of economic activity. Okay, this previously also I have told that there are three main types of economic activity. First is business, second is profession, and third is employment. Today we will start with business. Okay, now see here there is given meaning and definition of business. The term business is derived from English word busy. Okay, so the business word is derived from an English word. The word is that is busy. So remember this also. Suppose if one answer in one sentence it is asked that from which word the business word is being derived. So business word is derived from an English word that is busy. Okay, so just tick mark this. Okay, then which means to remain active or to be active continuously. Okay, busy means that is every time we are busy in some or the other work and we are remaining and keeping ourselves active. Business is carried out with the motive of getting profit and wealth. Okay, the concept of business is related with profit motive. Sometimes loss is incurred in business even though it is an economic activity. See, business is not only that you will always have profit only. It has both the phases. Sometimes there is profit, sometimes there is loss also. So you have to be aware with the situation that in business sometimes you are supposed to face loss also. A brief and precise definition of business can be stated as follows. Business means any legal economic activity with the motive of profit. So you have to learn this definition of business, that what is business. So first of all, the main important thing, it is a legal activity, and what is the motive of doing the business? So to earn profit. Okay, to earn profit. Now we will be seeing the characteristic. Okay, see here there is a key point for you. Okay, this key point you have to remember. Okay, that is O to REC, that is rec. Okay, so with this key point you can easily understand your answer also. It will be easy for you to remember also. Okay, see, I'll show you how. Okay, see the first point what I have stated here, that is characteristic of business. Clear? Now what you can do, what is the key point? O to rec. Okay, so see, first that is what? O. So you can write down objective of profit. Then second, what is second? So see, what do you mean by this 2? That is 2 times there will be R, 2 times there will be E, and 2 times there will be C. So first is R. See, first was objective of profit. See here, this is our first objective of profit. Then second is what? We have to write down R. So what is here? RC, risk and uncertainty. So here we will write down risk and uncertainty. Okay, then third, again there is 2R, so second R is C, that is your requirement of money. Okay, so here we will write down requirement of money. Fourth, okay, that is what? Now 2 times E will come. Okay, so first E is, that is exchange of goods and services. So we will write down here exchange of goods and services. Okay, then fifth point, again E only will come. So see what is there? Seventh point is economic activity. So here economic activity. Okay, then 2 times E is over. Now C. So see what is C? Creation of utility. So we will write down creation of utility. Okay, then seventh, again C is there. Okay, so what is there? So see, continuance of activity. Okay, so we will write down that here, of activity. Okay, so see, with this what will be, it will help you to learn the answer. So now whenever the question is asked characteristics of business, either in 3 mark or 5 mark, okay, what you can do, you have to remember this key point, and with this key point you have to remember this points inside material. Whatever you are supposed to write, you can understand the whole answer, and you can write down in your own words also the inside material of this points. The basic points are here. Like this, you can prepare the whole chapter, you can prepare one separate book in which you will write down all the key points for all the question. One more important thing, see here, points which are given in textbook, okay, I have just flip it. Okay, sometimes some points are up and down, so here you can do for all the points, for all the concept you can do like this, except where there are stages or procedure. Okay, if any question is there and they are asking you that it is related to stages or some process is there, okay, so in this two things you can't do the points up and down. As it is, whatever is given in your textbook, you have to follow that only if it is a process or stages, because that will be done one by one only. So in that questions, please do not do up and down of the points. Okay, whereas characteristics are there, objectives are there, advantages, limitations, whichever elements are there in each and every point, according to your own conveniency, okay, you can do the points up and down. We will see the characteristics of business now. The first one is objective of profit. Now see, as I have told, the main objective of business is always to earn profit. Okay, so the fundamental means main objective. Okay, so here fundamental, so main. If they are asking you in exam also that what is the main objective of the business, so the main objective of business is to carry out the profit. Okay, of business is to obtain profit through economic activity. In absence of profit, there is no possibility of business. If there is no profit, it means we are not doing the business. Profit is essential to continue that business. The goods are sold at a price higher than the cost price is called profit. Remember this also, if it is asked what do you mean by profit, okay, so how profit we are getting, so this you have learned in maths also, that formula of profit, that is profit is equals to sales price minus cost price. We have seen that, you have already studied in maths. Okay, that profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Okay, so see, the goods are sold at price higher than the cost price is called profit. So this you have to write down if it is asked that what do you mean by profit. The efficiency of business is even measured with the measurement of profit. See, if I want to say that which business is better, so I will check that how much profit I am getting. Suppose there are two business A and business B. Okay, if business A is giving you more profit and business B is giving you less profit, then we will say that business A is better than business B. Okay, so it is also known that is the efficiency of business can be ascertained from the viewpoint of profit. Therefore it is said that profit is the barometer of business. Why barometer? Because it is measuring the business. Okay, that is how the business run. Okay, so with the help of profit we can find out the efficiency of the business. That is your first point. Okay, then we'll see second point. Exchange of goods and services. See what you are doing in business. So exchange of goods and services take place when goods and services are sold either by manufacturing or by purchasing. I will give you both the example. Okay, if you are going and purchasing shoes from the shop, okay, so that is goods you are, this is known as exchange of goods. When you are going to a lawyer and you are telling him to solve a case for you, so that is you are taking the service of the lawyer. Okay, so that is services. Okay, so when you are purchasing some product, it is related to exchange of goods. When you are taking help of a lawyer, chartered accountant, teacher, doctor, so that is coming under the point of services. Okay, so therefore understood, exchange of goods and services is taken place. Okay, either you are manufacturing it or you are purchasing somebody some raw some ready-made stock from someone and then you are selling. Okay, so it can be anything. So this is known as, that is exchange of goods and services take place. So this is your second characteristics of business. Business involve exchange of goods and services. Goods in physical form and services in invisible or intangible form are exchanged. Goods you can see. If I'm going and purchasing shoes or I'm purchasing clothes, you can see that, okay? But if I'm going and visiting a lawyer, I can't see the product, okay? So it is, therefore we are saying that service is invisible or intangible, okay? We will see the characteristics of business now. The first one is objective of profit. Now see, as I have told, the main objective of business is always to earn profit, okay? So the fundamental means main objective, okay? So here fundamental, so main. If they are asking you in exam also that what is the main objective of the business, so the main objective of business is to carry out the profit, okay? Of business is to obtain profit through economic activity. In absence of profit, there is no possibility of business. If there is no profit, it means we are not doing the business. Profit is essential to continue that business. The goods are sold at a price higher than the cost price is called profit. Remember this also, if it is asked what do you mean by profit, okay? So how profit we are getting, so this you have learned in maths also, that formula of profit, that is profit is equals to sales price minus cost price. We have seen that, you have already studied in maths, okay? That profit is equals to selling price minus cost price, okay? So see, the goods are sold at price higher than the cost price is called profit. So this you have to write down if it is asked that what do you mean by profit. The efficiency of business is even measured with the measurement of profit. See, if I want to say that which business is better, so I will check that how much profit I am getting. Suppose there are two business A and business B, okay? If business A is giving you more profit and business B is giving you less profit, then we will say that business A is better than business B, okay? So it is also known, that is the efficiency of business can be ascertained from the viewpoint of profit. Therefore it is said that profit is the barometer of business. Why barometer? Because it is measuring the business, okay? That is how the business run, okay? So with the help of profit we can find out the efficiency of the business. That is your first point, okay? Then we'll see second point. Exchange of goods and services. See what you are doing in business. So exchange of goods and services take place when goods and services are sold either by manufacturing or by purchasing. I will give you both the example, okay? If you are going and purchasing shoes from the shop, okay, so that is goods this is known as exchange of goods. When you are going to a lawyer and you are telling him to solve a case for you, so that is you are taking the service of the lawyer, okay? So that is services, okay? So when you are purchasing some product, it is related to exchange of goods. When you are taking help of a lawyer, chartered accountant, teacher, doctor, so that is coming under the point of services, okay? So therefore understood, exchange of goods and services is taken place, okay? Either you are manufacturing it or you are purchasing somebody some raw some ready-made stock from someone and then you are selling, okay? So it can be anything. So this is known as, that is exchange of goods and services take place. So this is your second characteristics of business. Business involve exchange of goods and services. Goods in physical form and services in invisible or intangible form are exchanged. Goods you can see. If I'm going and purchasing shoes or I'm purchasing clothes, you can see that, okay? But if I'm going and visiting a lawyer, I can't see the product, okay? So it is, therefore we are saying that service is invisible or intangible, okay? Which is not seen. Intangible means not seen, okay? Therefore, example, a company manufacturing electric equipment exchange physical goods while a company providing electric services exchange services, okay? So these are both the example, that is electric equipment exchange physical goods while a company providing electric service. For example, Torrent Power, okay? So they are providing us the electricity. So this is, here they are not giving us some physical product, okay? So it is known as that we are purchasing the electric service, okay? Here the meaning of intangible is not seen, okay? Now let us see an example of exchange of goods and services. See, they have given a company manufacturing electric equipment exchange physical goods while a company providing electric service exchange services, okay? For example, when you are going and purchasing Philips tube light or Philips bulb, that is known as physical goods, okay? And when Torrent Power is supplying us the electric supply, so that is known as coming under the category of service, okay? So this is the basic example, that is exchange of goods and services. Let us see a third point, that is risk and uncertainty. already I have discussed what do you mean by risk and uncertainty. Okay, that is future risk is always there, future uncertainty, anything can happen in business in future with due to which we suffer losses. Okay, see now, business involve risk and element of uncertainty of return. It involves man-made risks such as fire, accident, strike of employees, riot, robbery, theft, changing preferences, that is people choices are changed. Okay, that is change in preferences, decrease in demand, change in lifestyle of public, taste, habit, competition, change in technology. Anything can happen in future, because of that your business is affected. Okay, while natural risk like tsunami, earthquake, storm, currently we are facing the problem of coronavirus. Okay, so all these are natural risks which can come in future. All this risk adversely affect the income of the business. The return from business becomes uncertain due to various risks. As due to coronavirus, 3 months of lockdown was there, so totally all the businesses were affected, which is one type of uncertainty. Sometimes there is a loss in business due to that risk, even though the motive of business is profit. Okay, so here now we will shift to fourth point, that is creation of utility. To provide satisfaction to consumer, utility means how you are using. Okay, so that usage, we'll see that advantage. To provide satisfaction to the customer with the use of goods and service is called creation of utility. Okay, that is how the customers are satisfied with the use of goods. Okay, how it is advantageous to the customers, so that is known as creation of utility. Creation of utility takes place in 3 ways. First is form, second is place, and third is time. Remember this also, that what do you mean by creation of utility. Okay, that is the meaning, and how many types of creation of utility takes place. Okay, so it takes place into the 3 ways. First we'll see the first form. Okay, so this is our first form. See what they have given: when raw material is converted into consumable finished goods. Okay, creation of form utility takes place. So see here, the form of a raw material is changed into finished goods. For example, simple cloth piece is there, and from that cloth piece, if we are manufacturing a shirt, okay, so till now the form of cloth was simple. Okay, so that is the raw material. When it is being converted into a shirt, so that is a consumable finished goods. Okay, so here the creation of form utility take place, that is the raw material is converted into consumable finished goods. Now we'll see the second utility. So this is our second utility. Okay, when goods are carried over from place of production to place of consumption, creation of place utility takes place. Okay, so see here, when the goods from the factory are taken to the market. Okay, so here they have mentioned that is place of production, so that is factory, and then place of consumption, that is market. So here the creation of place utility takes place. Okay, then we'll see the third one. Okay, see the third one, goods are stored when they are not needed and supplied at the time when they are needed, that is creation of time utility. Here for example, sweaters are being manufactured. Okay, so the manufacturing takes place whole year, but they are being stored at a place till the winter season comes. Okay, so until and unless the season is not arriving, we have to store it them at some place. Okay, and then when the season arrives, then it is being supplied on time in the market. So this is nothing but this is known as creation of time utility. So there are 3 utilities which are taking place. Okay, one is form, where the production format, that is the raw material, is converted into finished goods. Second, that is place, so from factory it is reaching to the market. And third, that is time, that the production takes place throughout the year, but when the demand comes, that is during that particular season or during that time period, in that time period only the goods are being brought in the market. Okay, so that is our fourth object, that is characteristic, that is creation of utility. Okay, let us see now the fifth point, that is continuance of activity. See, continuance of activity means when you are starting a business, you are never thinking that your business will come to an end. Okay, you will always think that your business will be carried on for a long period of time, and whatever activities you are doing in business, you have to do it continuously. So see, transactions are carried out regularly and continuously in business. Business is an ongoing monetary activity. A businessman does the activity of purchase and sell continuously with the objective of profit. If a trader or producer construct a building for his residential and later on sells it and earn profit, it is not known as a business, because the activity of purchase and sale of building is not on regular basis or continuous activity for him. So see, here they have given an example that if some person is constructing a building for his own residential purpose, but later on if he is not liking it or if it is not adjustable to him, then he sells out that building. So this is not treated as a business. But a person who is doing a construction business and he is constructing a building and then selling to the different peoples, okay, so that is nothing but that will be treated as a business. Okay, so there is difference in both the activity. Okay, so this is also one of the characteristics of business. Sixth one is that is requirement of money. See, you do any kind of business, little bit of finance is needed in each and every business. Okay, so money is required from the beginning to the end of the business. Money is required to manufacture finished goods from the raw material in the factory and also by a trader to purchase goods. So if you want to manufacture anything, but for manufacturing you need that is finished goods. Okay, and for when you are going and manufacturing any of the goods, okay, for that you need raw material, and that raw material is always needed in the business, because if raw material is not there, manufacturing will not take place, and if raw money is not there, then you cannot purchase the raw material. So at the center what is needed, so money is needed. 7th point we'll see, that is economic activity. Business is a part of economic activity undertaken with the motive of making profit through earning. Okay, so all the activities, as money is at the center, it is being treated as economic activity. Okay, so here the characteristics of business are getting over. Now we will start a new topic, that is objectives of business. Okay, so here there are first of all two types of objectives of a business. You can see here in the third line, see, I'll read the paragraph. Though the primary objective of business is making profit, that is our main objective of business is to earn profit, more than one objectives are accepted due to awareness among customers, restrictions of state and changing condition. The objective of business can be divided into two parts. Okay, see, there are many things which are to be accepted due to awareness among customers, restrictions of states are there. Okay, you have to follow that rules of regulations of particular state, the conditions are being changed. Okay, so there are objectives of business which can be divided into two parts. First is economic and social. Okay, so economic is given on this page and social objectives are given on the next page. Okay, this you can do like this. See, I have given the key point also, that is objectives of business. First we will see that is economic objective, and then there is a social objective. Okay, so see, first economic objective, so the key point is PMO. First is profit, second is maximization of wealth, third is other economic objective. Okay, so here the key point for this particular answer is that is PMO. Okay, then when you turn the page, okay, so there are social objective. The key point for social objective is SOAP P, which I have written here. See, arranged, and I have written, see, first that is S. So here in S, see, in each and every there is objective O is there, but you will see that the first S stands for social responsibility. So first objective of social objective is objective of social responsibility. Here O, then it is other objective. Okay, so your other objective is given in 5th point. Objective of social responsibility is your first point. Then 3rd point is, okay, your A is there. So see, objective to adapt. So A you will remember with the word adapt. So objective to adapt fair trade practices. Okay, that is your 3rd point. Then next is P. Okay, so P, that is objective to provide. Okay, so here this P you will remember, that is objective to provide employment opportunities. Okay, and then again P is there, so you will remember this, that is objective to provide. Okay, that is again provide quality goods and services. Okay, so there are two P's, one is providing employment opportunity and other is providing quality goods and services. Okay, now see the first economic objective, that is profit. See, Since a business is an economic activity, a reasonable return. See, first of all, what do you mean by reasonable return? Okay, reasonable return is such where both the parties are satisfied. Okay. Now, which this both the parties are there? So, buyer and seller. Okay, they are satisfied. Okay. So that price is known as a reasonable price or reasonable return, where the buyer is also satisfied that he has not paid a more amount, and seller is also satisfied that he has obtained enough amount. Okay, so that return is known as a reasonable return on employed capital must be obtained. Employed capital means the money which you are investing in the business, that is known as employed capital. Okay, that is amount invested in business. Okay, so employed capital. Okay, so whatever you have invested in the business, you should get proper reasonable return on that amount. Okay, so that is known as profit. This return is profit. Okay, to earn profit is essential not only for the existence of business but also for the growth of business. See, profit is not only for, that is, it is not essential only for the existence, but this profit slowly again you will reinvest in the business, then your business will also grow. So profit is a motivating force, barometer of efficiency and life blood of the business. Why it is treated as life blood? See, without blood the body cannot run. Same way, without money, without profit, without all this thing, okay, the business also cannot run. So these days the concept of reasonable profit is accepted instead of maximum profit. Okay, you do not need to earn more and more profit. Okay, otherwise what will happen? In starting you will get profit, but eventually at the end the business will not run for a long period of time if you run behind money. So do not run behind maximum profit, but attain, that is, or either receive a reasonable amount of profit. Okay, so nowadays the concept is not on maximizing the profit, but the concept is giving more importance, okay, to reasonable profit. By earning reasonable profit, a business unit gets acknowledgement in the society. That is, your business will be known to others in the society along with earning fair profit. Okay, so your goodwill will increase, in short. Okay, and what do you mean by goodwill? Your reputation. Okay, so acknowledgement, that is your reputation, which is also known as goodwill in terms of accounts. Okay, so your reputation in the market will increase when you are earning a reasonable profit. Okay, a business unit can be acknowledged by society and can survive in the competition by earning fair profit. Again, fair profit means reasonable profit. Okay, so this is our first economic objective. Second C, maximization of wealth. The objective of profit is a short-term concept related with annual income of business. Okay, here when you are telling about profit, you will always say that this year I earned this much profit. Okay, maximization of wealth is for a long term. So remember, wealth, it is for a long term period, whereas profit always you will determine on short term basis. Okay, so every year profit you will earn, and that profit, if you are investing in somewhere and you're purchasing some asset and you are increasing your wealth. Okay, the project which increases the wealth of business, that is asset of the business, is increasing. Okay, so first of all I'll explain again this, that is, first let me write down that wealth means asset. Okay, so see, previously you were running only one shop. Now because the profit which you are earning after 5 years, okay, you are again purchasing another shop. So this is that slowly your wealth will increase at a long run, are accepted. Okay, so such kind of projects are always accepted where you will slowly increase your wealth. In the circumstances like depression, business has to give up the objective of profit. See, depression, जिसे हम कहते हैं मंदी. Okay, so during that time period we have to give up our objective of profit. So during that time also, if you are running behind profit earning only, then it may be happening that your products will be not sold in the market. So you have to change your selling policy according to the terms and condition of the market. Okay, the objective of maximization of wealth is related with economic benefit of the owner of the business. Clear? Now third point, other economic objective. other economic objective includes economic development and growth of the business. Okay, so here they are talking about the development and growth of business, that is expansion of market. Okay, best possible utilization of resources, that is whatever you are having, you are using it in a such a way that all the best possible outcomes you can receive out of that. Application of modern technology. Previously, if you are using old technology, then now you will change your technology. For example, new modern computerized machineries are there, so you can bring that also. Okay, so application of modern technology also is there. Okay, so these are other economic objectives. Okay, so these three are the economic objectives, that is profit, maximization of wealth, and other economic objective. Now let us see social objectives. Okay, see, as the objective itself has the word social with it. Okay, so here social means society, so you are also supposed to think about the society in this particular objective. Okay, we'll see. Some social objectives are given priority by business for the benefit of the society. The existence of business is not possible without society. Business is due to society, and therefore the importance of objective other than profit is also accepted. See, if there is no society, if there are no people to purchase your product, okay, then what you will do? So always, because society is there, so you are able to run your business. If there is no society, to whom you will sell your product, therefore you are also supposed to think about the society. Let us see now the first social objective, that is objective of social responsibility. See, it has become necessary for the business to be aware of the interest of the different group of society because of consumer awareness, state restriction, consumer education, consumers association. Nowadays the consumers are also very aware about their rights. Okay, so you have to follow the social responsibility, because if consumer dislike your activity, then they won't purchase your product, so you have to work according to the consumers need. Okay, so different interest group or classes of society such as owner, employees, customers, creditors, government, etc. are associated. See, these are the different stakeholders. Okay, those who are associated with your business unit, and these different group have different interest with business. It is necessary to take care of the interest of these different groups. The business have to abide by maintenance of environment, employees welfare activity act, factory act, consumer protection act. So these are different acts which are being levied by government. Okay, so state restrictions are there, and you have to work according to this particular act. Okay, so that is known as the first objective coming under the social responsibility. Second, C, objective to provide employment opportunities. The unemployment ratio is increasing day by day in India. Some business units are established with objective to create new opportunities of employment. Okay, for example, see, there are many backward areas. Okay, so in that backward areas, what government is doing, they are starting the industries, so that in that particular backward area, the people, those who are residing there, okay, they get some employment opportunity. Okay, here they have given an example that Khadi and Cottage Industries Commission select those industries which provide employment opportunity. Preference is given to establishment of business unit in backward areas, like Banaskantha is there, okay, which are not more developed. So in that areas, this type of cottage and khadi industries and if other kind of industries are also being developed, so that the people, those who are residing in that backward area, may get some of the employment opportunity. Okay, so this is your second point. Third point, objective to provide quality goods and services. See, whatever you are producing, the quality should not be deteriorated. That is, you should not give bad quality to the customers. Okay, otherwise they won't provide your goods again. So it is the objective to provide quality goods and services in order to make them easily available to the people of the society, so that they can satisfy their needs. The unit manufacturing spices used in cooking, cold drinks, food products have to maintain the standard of high quality. It means it should be in the form where we can eat it. Okay, it should not give any health hazards. Okay, so that is, by consuming that goods, we should not face any of the health problems. Okay, health issues should not take place. So such kind of high quality goods should be given by the company. Business units have social objectives and are committed to provide goods and services at fair prices. Fair prices means reasonable price. Okay. Delivery of goods at home, after sale services, installation of goods. These are different services which are being offered by the businessmen. Okay. Now we will see the fourth point, that is objective to adopt fair trade practices. Black marketing of product, accumulation of goods, misleading advertisement, etc. are coming under unfair practices in business. So see, such kind of unfair practices should not be done. You should adopt fair trade practices. Okay, so black marketing, that is you are storing the goods and then at high prices you are selling it to someone, so that thing should not take place. Accumulation of goods, that is again storing of goods. Okay, and when the prices are high at that time period, if you bring out that particular goods, so this also should not take place. Misleading advertisement, that is wrong advertisement should not be published. Okay, artificial scarcity of essential good must not be created. See, artificial scarcity and accumulation of goods are one and the same. Okay, that is this too. Okay, so see, in artificial scarcity, what is being created by the businessmen? Some of the businessmen are following this. Okay, they store the goods in their godowns and they create artificial scarcity in the market. Once there is scarcity, the prices will hike, that is it will go up, and after the prices are going up, afterwards the businessman will bring the product in the market. So such kind of activity should not be done. Such kind of artificial scarcity should not be created. Okay, business unit must adopt the objective of fair trade practices for the welfare of the customer and society. Because see, if such kind of activity they will do, so though in starting they will earn profit, but their reputation will be going deteriorated, that is their reputation will be affected, and then later on their business will be also suffer losses. Okay, then other social objective are, see, they are given in points: to establish special identity in society, that is their own goodwill, their reputation will be created, so they will get a special identity. Okay, they will be known by others. They conduct research work in the field of production. They will be helpful in economic development of the nation, because if the company is earning, the firm is earning, the nation is also earning. Okay, and to cooperate with government for the same. To provide various incentive to the employees. Incentives means different kind of facilities will be given. Free medical camps will be arranged for the employees. They will be getting a residential facility. Okay, for their children, they might be getting school facilities. Okay, so these are other incentives and welfare schemes are there which will be given